Hi guys, it's Joy. I hope you're having a great day. So today I'm going to be talking to you about being adopted. I was actually adopted from Guatemala, or Guatemala City, at the age of 3 months. And for those 3 months of my life, I was taken care of by my foster family. So when you're adopted, you get this day called a gotcha day. It kind of sounds like what it is. It's the day that you were taken home. Here's the thing. Babies like to eat, drink, and go to the bathroom. I did not. I suffer from a condition called hydrocephalus. In a normal human's body, the cerebral spinal fluid can normally flow through the ventricles and bathe the brain and spinal column. Mine did not. In other words, my fluids in my body were getting clogged and they couldn't fully go through my body safely. So I was getting these big lumps that looked like goose eggs because my fluids couldn't go through my body. When I was born, I had one surgery in Guatemala, but since the lack of money and medical knowledge they had in Guatemala, they weren't able to help me to the full potential that I could have gotten, let's say, somewhere in the United States. So unfortunately, when I came to the United States after being adopted, I had to get 2 more surgeries. So the way it works is that a tube connecting from a shunt right here, if you don't know what a shunt is, you can look it up. I don't even know what a shunt really is. It's kind of like a rock. I like to tease people and say that I have a rock in my head, and they're like, so you just grabbed a rock off the side of the road and just like put it in your head? And I'm like, no, but they're like, wait, but you said a rock, and it's not really a rock. The correct term is a shunt. So I have a shunt put in up here next to my brain, and a tube goes all the way down right around to my abdomen. It's around 2 feet long. I get 1 checkup every single year, and if you think about it, that's not that much because it is a pretty serious condition, but since nothing has happened yet, I don't have to get checkups that often. I get 1 checkup every single year. Fun fact, I've had the exact same tube in my body for 14 years. It's pretty cool. Fluid, when the tube is working, can safely travel around my body. Anyways, a little bit about my home life. So when I was adopted, I had 2 cats. 1 cat named Principessa, Princess in Italian, and a second cat named Miss Fanny because her tail would swish, and it's apparently called a fanny. But sadly, Princi passed away at the age of 18 around a year ago, and Miss Fanny passed away at the age of 14. And then today I have 2 little baby kittens. They're not really kittens anymore, they're 1-year-old. They're so big. My first cat's name is Dobby. Yes, it's from Harry Potter. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but he just had big ears and my mom's like, let's name him Dobby. And he's just so cute. And then I have a second cat named Plopsy Daisy because she plops on the floor and she just looks so cute, like a little daisy. 2 years ago, I got the amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to actually meet my birth mom and my little brother and sister. Now, since it was a closed adoption, I didn't actually know where my birth mom was currently living, so me and my adoptive mom had to hire a searcher to go look for her. The searcher did end up finding my birth mom, and she gave her the news that I was healthy, well, and that I wanted to meet her. My birth mom was overjoyed and wanted to meet me as well. Me and my adoptive mom traveled to Guatemala on June 9th, 2017. It was actually my first time being on a plane, my first time being to Texas since that's where we had to stop to go on our second flight, my first time being out of the state, and my first time going back to my birth country since I was born. Now, being only 12, I had so many new feelings and emotions, and I couldn't really tell you today how I truly felt because I didn't even know back then, and I don't think I'll ever truly know how I felt. But all I know is that all the feelings of being worried and happy were being piled on top of me, and they all just arose and like made me feel so overwhelmed. But overall, it was a wonderful experience. I met my birth mom on June 12th, 2017. Me and my adoptive mom waited at our hotel while the searcher traveled to where my birth mom was living, picked her up, and drove her to our hotel. It was so nerve-wracking waiting for my birth mother to turn the corner with my little brother and sister. I had no idea what I was gonna do. I thought it over and over in my head. I was like, well, am I gonna cry? How am I gonna feel? Am I gonna feel happy? Am I gonna feel scared? And waiting for them to arrive was the most nerve-wracking thing that I have ever experienced. Because it was the first time seeing my birth mom since I had been born, and it was just, whew. I did also feel very apprehensive and confused about the whole thing because around 2 months before that, my adoptive mom had said that my birth mom was alive and that she had hired a searcher to go look for her and that my birth mom wanted to meet me. A lot of the time, I wasn't quite sure what was going on with my birth mom, and I just didn't know if she was well or if she had had any other kids, and that is a very lonesome and lonely feeling to feel. After I met my birth mom, I gave her a letter that I had decided to write to her, just telling her how well I've been doing and how well my adoptive mom has treated me, and just some things that I thought was interesting about my life. We later went to lunch at this really nice hotel. It was so pretty. It was like, the pool was like humongous, and it was like, I could tell it was like really expensive, but the food was actually like really good. And while we were waiting for our food, I decided to play with my brother and sister. Just hearing my little brother and sister call my name was the best and most exciting and heartwarming feeling that I could ever feel. Soon we did have to say goodbye after the day had ended, and I could now say that I have met my birth mom. It was a great day. It was a hard time because for a lot of my life, I didn't know what was going on with my birth mom, and I was really worried about her and scared that something could have happened to her, but my adoptive mom kept me safe, and I am so thankful for that. I love you, Mom. Today, actually, I am still in contact with my birth mom. She gave birth to a little boy last month, and I found out around a week ago, and I was just so happy. I was actually able to get a hold of my brother, my 20-year-old brother, on Facebook. It's a whole new feeling to know that you have siblings who care about you and who want to meet you. So a little bit about my home life. I am a black belt in karate. I've been doing that for 6 years. I got my black belt, I think, 2 years ago, and I have been dancing since I was 2. I just love dancing and doing karate, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about me. Please leave a big thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want more videos like this, just put it in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye! I've only technically met 3 of my... Why'd that change? That my... And today you are going to be learning a little bit about myself. You are going to be learning. Okay, it's the day that you were taken home. Hi guys! What is up, guys? I don't like what is up. Perfect, that was good. Okay. You move that over there. I'll put the chair. We need to do it mostly the same view, you know?
Unexpected. You just combine me and pull my hair.
Alright, thanks. Now, brush through it and then do the thing I did yesterday, you know, with the fishtail right at the bottom. Because I think that was better than, oh yeah, I did the long side right. Okay, that's fine, It's facing the wrong way. What is up, guys? Hi! Hello, I am Joy, letting you know about my life. Letting you know? I'm gonna be telling you about my life. This is fun. Even though I technically wasn't. It's not working though. Pick up. I don't know. What if he does pick up? Dang, I can see how like people with like cameras, like they're on. He hung up. My hair is like really poofy. Not really. Operating with me, but you know what? That is okay. Except for a few fish here and there, but they just keep dying, so I kind of gave up on that. What is up? I did not. I suffer, I don't know. Babies like to eat, drink, and poop. Cerebral, okay, we're gonna do this. The cerebral spinal fluid. Cerebral spinal fluid. Where the cerebral, the cerebral spinal fluid. I did it!